This couple was on a camping trip when they visited a beautiful waterfall and took some photos. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary at the time, but when they reviewed the pictures later that night, they were shocked by what they saw. In one of the photos, a strange figure appears sitting on a rock in the background. The couple was sure they were alone in the area that day and didn't recall anyone else being around. When they zoomed in on the figure, it looked odd, dressed in a long, flowing white gown. In the next video, a group of young campers decided to explore the woods. As they ventured further in, they came across something strange. A mysterious woman dressed in a flowing white cloth standing near a dried-up riverbed. Driven by curiosity, one of the members of the group approached her to ask what she was doing there. Suddenly, the woman let out a terrifying scream that shocked everyone and sent them fleeing in panic. Instagram account Project Amber usually features outdoor fun and camping, but one episode from May 2018 took a disturbing turn. After the camper's fridge broke down, he pulled over in a forest to fix it. The video started off as usual, but then his dog began to stare intently into the woods.
I'm going to give it the full 24 hours, I think, to... What are you looking at? You keep freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there. Are you seeing someone? I'm not. There's actually a well. Just where I'm parked, you go down this little track, and there's a well with a big metal bar on it. And originally I was going to go and park there, and I saw the well. Instantly started thinking about the ring, which when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 10 when it came out, scared the out of me. For like a month I didn't sleep properly. So yeah, I'm not staying there.
While exploring nearby, he found an old, abandoned well that reminded him of the creepy movie The Ring. That night, he heard strange moaning noises coming from the woods. When he went to check it out, the sounds stopped near the old well. Out of nowhere, a girl dressed in monk-like clothing appeared.
Okay, I'm seriously freaked out now. A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like "Aah!" Like just booming across the mountains. So I've come down to where I could hear it. I got to this old well and it stopped. I mean, that thing's wild freaky. It's like something out of The Ring. But just as soon as I got here, just from over there's no track or anything, it's just wood. This girl appeared, dressed like kind of like a monk, no shoes, and no hair. So I said bonjour and that, and she responded. I asked if she was okay, but she didn't respond then, she just carried on walking. So I carried on a bit and then thought I better double check. Went to go and find her again. She's gone. So up that way, that's where my van is, and that goes to the road. But down where she went that way, there's nothing, and there's nothing for miles. Where did she go? I'm gonna leave.
Despite searching for her, she disappeared. The man's dog, usually friendly, seemed unsettled and avoided the girl. Later, he captured this: a white figure walking in the distance. The unsettling encounter convinced him to leave the forest right away. The identity of the mysterious girl remains unknown, as is the reason why not everyone is subscribed. This camper chose to spend the night alone in an old abandoned factory that people said was haunted. After setting up his tent and lighting a bonfire, this happened. He heard a strange noise coming from the dark behind him. He pointed his flashlight toward the sound, and what he saw was downright terrifying.
Astaghfirullah.
A shadowy figure quickly moves away. In April 2020, a young guy named Noah went truck camping in the Sun River Forest in Oregon. He was driving along the road when he spotted a promising spot and decided to drive his truck deep into the woods. That night, Noah was woken up by strange noises outside. As he listened closely, he realized the sounds were footsteps. Noah grabbed his GoPro camera and started recording to capture what was going on.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now, and it's like pitch black outside, and like this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on that road. Wait, he's touching my truck. How am I supposed to get him away? He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked. I can never been scared before ever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
In a chilling story, two bow hunters faced something they could hardly believe in the middle of the wilderness. As night approached, they wanted to record their adventure. They placed a camera outside their tent, hoping to catch footage of animals in their natural surroundings. Out of nowhere, the camera recorded something incredible. A huge, mysterious creature hiding in the dark. Its size was unlike anything the hunters had ever encountered before, and I've never encountered anyone who hasn't subscribed by now. Two men are sitting inside their car, controlling a drone that is flying in a forest. They're intently watching the live feed from the drone's camera on a screen in their car. As they scan the area, something unusual catches their attention.
Right there, right there.
Where?
Right there, right there. There's like something.
I'm sorry.
I think it's a coyote. There's like something in the trees. Right there, you see it? It's right there, it's right there.
I literally don't.
It's like
see
moving. It's right in front of you, right there.
Oh,
It's moving, right?
what is that? I'm sorry.
Wait, it doesn't look like
What
a
is that?
coyote. What the heck is that? Yo, what is that? That looks so weird. Try to see if you can go up to it. Bro, what is that? That is so weird. What is that, bro? That is not a coyote. Definitely not a bear. You see it, right?
Definitely see it.
Bro, that's so weird.
It's white.
Look how it's moving.
1 sec, I gotta try to like.
Looks like it's
I'm
scavenging.
trying to get closer to it, but yo, this is the biggest L in the world, bro. I'm gonna break my drone.
Yeah, okay. Try not to break it. But you saw that, right? It was like.
Where'd it go? Is it still
I
there?
don't see it.
There it is. Oh,
shit. What is that?
oh my god.
In the distance, the drone captures an eerie white figure. Despite their attempts to identify the creature, it remains unknown. A camper was filming a vlog in the woods when he suddenly saw this.
My hands. There's somebody watching you on the back. Where? Oh my god. Oh my god.
A black figure appears in the background. At first, he was curious but didn't think much of it. However, as he kept filming, he noticed the figure seemed to be watching him closely. Feeling scared and realizing something wasn't quite right, he quickly ran away. This winter camping trip in the middle of India takes a terrifying turn. As darkness sets in, the campers pitch their tent in a secluded spot.
तो फाइनली अपना खाना वगैरह हो चुका है और बाकी बर्तन वगैरह हमने साफ कर लिए हैं और बॉनफायर बाहर से आप
Despite the pouring rain and pitch black night, they manage to get a fire going and cook a meal, staying alert all the while. Inside their wet tent, they try to sleep, unaware of the danger nearby. They feel uneasy, but the real danger is yet to reveal itself. When morning arrives, the campers venture out of their tent, and one of them spots a leopard not far away. Panic sets in as they realize just how close they were to a dangerous encounter with this wild animal. Reddit user Ocean E-Bike recently shared this creepy camping experience. This unsettling noise is especially noticeable at night when camping by the beach. One part of the video really sounds like a crying baby. These sounds are most likely made by local wildlife, but still, it's disturbing. In October 2023, Gaz, a popular YouTuber known for his exciting camping trips, heads out on another adventure. This time, they venture into a dense, mysterious forest. These woods are rumoured to be haunted by dark secrets.
I'm in this woodland, and I've heard that pagans come in here to do their rituals. Is that what you want to call it? So I'm looking for... It's a large down tree, and it's around this area somewhere. So I'll have to figure out where that is quickly because we're losing light.
Locals talk about pagan rituals and strange gatherings, hinting at something sinister lurking in the forest.
Don't know, does this look like a pagan ritual site? I'll tell you one thing. It looks creepy, so let's camp here, shall we?
When Gaz reaches a spot called the Downfallen Tree, a strange feeling settles over the area. As night falls, he sets up camp and tries to enjoy a quiet evening. However, this forest is far from peaceful.
Trees keep falling from or branches, and they're pretty close, but I checked to make sure there were no widowmakers around here, so don't know. Always check for widowmakers. I'm gonna have to close up soon because this light's attracting all flies. Right, come on. Wind or what? I think it's just wind. Let's pick it back up again now.
As night deepens, strange noises start. Footsteps, whispers, and a feeling of being watched.
Oh, fuck! 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 Fucking hell. Where the fuck? Fendi! Fendi! Come here, mate. Oh, you're alright. What the fuck was that? Fucking flies.
Suddenly, the tent collapses, trapping them inside. Gaz panics, rushes out in the dark, and tries to hide by turning off his light.
That's got to have been someone fucking around me there, hasn't it? Right, come here. Come here. Right, I'm going to turn this light off. I'm going to have to go back and get my stuff, man. My car keys are in there as well, in tent. Fuck.
In a hurry, he packs up and flees the woods, escaping the unknown threat.
Wow. What a crazy night that was, eh? When I was packing up, I managed to get my my sleeping bag and everything and get that in my backpack. Then I heard loads and loads of screaming, like shouting from men, and it sounded like there were about 20 or 30 of them. And then they all started running, and it sounded like they were coming towards tent, so I just grabbed my bag and off skis, because my keys were in my bag.
2 days later, Gaz returns to find his tent torn to shreds. The mysterious event remains unexplained. Reddit user +ask3342 recently posted some unsettling photos. While camping near this abandoned house, he caught a strange figure in the window. These photos were taken at the former home of his girlfriend, where, sadly, her uncle died a few years ago. Could this ghostly shape in the photos be her uncle? On August 5th, 2024, a new video titled "The Jabez Cascade Bigfoot" was released. And this is what it captured. A dark, hunched figure can be seen in the distance. The figure appears to be sneaking around, but suddenly becomes aware of the man's presence and attempts to flee quickly and quietly. Its movement is unusual, with strides that don't resemble those of a human. The figure is estimated to be around 7 feet tall. Despite extensive searching, no additional information about the video has been found. While camping in the woods, a camper stumbled upon this.
Be really careful where I'm stepping. There's some barbed wire around your feet. Really good place to trip and fall forward. And if you did trip and fall forward, you would never be seen again. At first glance, I thought this was just a fire dam in the woods filled with water in case the forest goes on fire and then you could take water out of it.
A deep, water-filled hole that he first thought was a fire dam. As he got closer, he realized it was much deeper than any fire dam he had ever seen. There was no warning signs, just a huge, unmarked hole in the forest. Later, he came across a second, similar hole.
This is the second one, and this one feels slightly safer because there's trees and things to hold on to around it. Right.
With a GoPro and a light in hand, he lowered the camera into the hole.
It's really tricky to tie this on. Oh, my microphone nearly fell in. It's really tricky to tie this on in a way that... Oh, we're nearly at the water. Alright, splash down. We're in the water. Let's see, can I get the light into the water a bit? That is terrifying. It is just a black hole to nothing. There's no there's no bottom I can see with this. That is so bizarre. And you can see the brickwork. It's like there's just this vertical shaft down into the earth. Once you get down about 20 feet in there, there's bricks down the side of it. Like, what was that for?
The strange brickwork left him wondering if the hole was connected to a nearby reservoir or an old mine shaft. In this video, a solo camper enjoying the peacefulness of nature unknowingly encounters something unsettling. As he walks through the dense forest, he suddenly feels an odd chill, a sense that something is off. When he turns around, he sees this. A strange woman-like creature standing by a tree. Her appearance is ghostly, and what's even more disturbing is the red liquid dripping down her face. Could this be the result of a failed ritual, or is it all just a clever trick? This terrifying TikTok clip was shared by user JoJetJing143. It's 3 AM and he's coming home from a camping trip when he spots this. A mysterious figure standing in the middle of the road. Some people think it's a small man, while others, including me, believe it's just a coyote. In this video, a camper is setting up their camp on a dangerous mountain slope. The steep incline makes the area risky, with a high chance of landslides, falling rocks, and avalanches. Even a small shift in the ground or a wrong step could send their gear, or worse, themselves, tumbling down the slope. The cold and thin air at high altitudes adds to the danger, increasing the risk of hypothermia and altitude sickness. Simple tasks like cooking or moving around are tricky, as maintaining balance on the slope is hard. This might not be a scary encounter, but it definitely is the scariest way of camping. Hell on Earth, a UK urban exploration YouTube channel, is famous for its scary and exciting adventures in forgotten places. Today, the team explores an abandoned army prison building once owned by the Ministry of Defence. And things quickly get terrifying.
Right, that's it.
Oh, right.
That's
Is that it? Is that all you got?
No, that's what it is, isn't it?
I know, but you did all that for that.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about this place.
I know, but like you did the whole setup of shining the light on their face and all that kind
On
of
their
bollocks,
face?
just to say that this is a Ministry of Justice building.
As they head upstairs, they find a disturbing message written on a wall.
If I don't walk through this door,
Well, you don't like it?
you have a look.
Oh my god! The Pigeon Killer's mansion. They do look like they've been murdered. And then it says die on the wall. They've been murdered. Seriously, they have been murdered.
While checking out one of the rooms upstairs, they suddenly hear a voice calling out.
Right, let's just do.
Scared, they turn off their flashlights and stay quiet. Realizing that a security guard is patrolling the building. The guard catches them, and the conversation that follows is unsettling.
Police are actually on the way.
Right,
Yeah.
alright, we'll just get off.
No, you have to stay there.
Alright?
No, the police are on the way. Stay there. You're trespassing. You as well.
Alright, okay.
You as well.
You know how long we'll be?
The guard, without blinking an eye, claims that ghosts are causing the dead birds they found.
I don't know if you know why there are so many dead pigeons.
Because it's the ghosts.
It's the ghost.
No, that is haunted.
Ghost is going around and cracking.
Oh, I'm serious. That is haunted in there. Oh, that one.
I'd never known ghosts with knives to cut pigeons' heads off.
You never heard of a poltergeist?
I've heard of one, yeah. I've heard of a lot.
Deep in the heart of a remote forest, there's this train track that cuts through the dense foliage. The campers stopped and watched as a small train approached. What's disturbing about this scene is that despite the train moving along the track, no one is visible on board. Until the train moves past and something even more unsettling becomes apparent. A shadowy figure can be seen inside the train that doesn't look quite human. One night in a small town, two girls were hanging out in the middle of a quiet road. It was late, everyone was asleep, and there were no cars around. The girls had come out for a smoke, and their loud laughter suggested they might have been high. One of them had a camera, and the other was barefoot. They were having a great time until something strange happened. In the darkness at the end of the road, they saw a tall, dark figure standing and staring at them. As the figure started walking toward them, the girls panicked and ran away quickly. This video captures an unexpected encounter with a little man discovered by campers deep in the Aceh forest on the island of Sumatra. This mysterious figure, armed with a wooden spear, was previously only known through myths and legends. Reddit user Anne Elliott was camping in a forest when this happened. The video shows how powerful winds are causing trees to break, although the pines in this forest are known for their toughness. But even with this natural protection, the storm's ferocity and the occasional snapping of branches create a thrilling and unsettling atmosphere. A paranormal investigator was camping near an old building when he stumbled upon this.
I don't know what's in this room here. Just furniture and stuff. I got something. Oh, jeez!
A woman tied up in a strange way. At first, he thought she might be a real person who had been handcuffed and left to die, possibly a victim of a kidnapping. But as he looked closer, he noticed it was fake.
Okay, now I gotta really check, is this real? This is the most disturbing thing I've seen in my freaking life! Jeez! Alright, no, I didn't do that. That sounded like it came from down the end of this hallway.
Just then, he heard a noise behind him, and he realized he wasn't alone. Someone or something else was in the building, and they seemed like they were trying to escape. One night, a farming family was startled by something strange in their cornfield.
What the fuck's happening? It's getting closer to me. Here, but it sounds real far off. Oh my god, freaking
By the light of the moon, they saw a huge figure, at least 8.5 feet tall, moving through the corn stalks. She watched in fear as the figure seemed to check out the field before vanishing into the darkness. In this video, a young man hears something outside his house near the woods, and what he captures on camera is absolutely terrifying.
Whoa, standing right there. Zoom in.
The head of a strange creature can be seen. The person filming calls out to the creature, asking what it wants, but doesn't get any response.
What do you want? Why are you walking away?
A recent video on TikTok captured a terrifying experience in a local cemetery. The video shows a man who decided to camp at the cemetery alone, hoping to attract paranormal activity. As he starts filming, he notices this.
What the f was that? What the f was that? I legit just saw a shadow.
A strange figure watching him. The figure first peeks around a corner before disappearing. When he rushes over to check, the spot is empty. Despite this eerie encounter, he keeps exploring. He walks down a long path leading to a memorial and spots another dark shadow crouching in front of it.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
The shadow stays hidden until it suddenly moves and vanishes. On May 12th, 2024, Mandy, who lives in the Appalachian Mountains, recorded some chilling footage. The Appalachian Mountains are known for strange stories about mysterious creatures, skinwalkers, and ghosts. Mandy's security camera, which covers her forested property, caught this. In the dead of night, a disheveled woman approaches Mandy's doorstep in a creepy manner. Her movements are unsettling, and throughout the video, disembodied voices can be heard saying, "Let me in." But they don't seem to come from her. When the motion sensor light comes on as the woman gets close to the house, she is startled and quickly retreats into the darkness. Mandy is deeply shaken by this footage and mentions that she has been experiencing strange occurrences on her property. Viewers have speculated that the creepy woman might be a skinwalker or a ghostly figure from the haunted Appalachian woods. This terrifying video surfaced online a few months back. A pale creature with many legs can be seen crossing the road. It was supposedly recorded by someone traveling at night, but I don't know where it was filmed or the full story behind it. The video is grainy and unclear, which makes it tough to analyze properly. Some people think the poor quality was deliberate to hide if it's fake. TikTok user Leon had a spooky experience while exploring the abandoned Norwich State Hospital, which used to be a place for people with mental illnesses. While they were exploring, they saw something terrifying.
Why are you doing that?
That's not my phone. That's not my phone. You heard that, right? I don't know. You heard that. Dude, I swear to God it wasn't me. Oh my God, look at that.
Unfortunately, the video stops before giving any clear explanation. In this footage, a camper finds something really strange in the woods.
Misericórdia. Olha isso. Olha essa imagem, meus amigos.
He comes across a small, muddy waterhole and spots this. An unusual skull partly covered in dirty water. The skull has glowing, green, crystal-like eyes with white pearls around them, and the rest of the skull is covered in mud, making it look quite eerie. Is it a piece of intricate art, or something more disturbing? Now, don't miss this next video.